Hello from Munich and welcome to This Is My Architecture. Today I'm joined by Walter from globaldatanet. Hi Walter.
Hello.
Great to have you here. So Walter, tell us a bit about globaldatanet.
So globaldatanet is a 100% cloud-native AWS cloud solution provider, which specializes in highly scalable applications using serverless.
Okay, great. So tell us about the solution we have here on the blackboard.
So we have a B2B multi-tenant construction site monitoring progress solution, which basically obfuscates images and blurs them and provides our customers those images on a platform at the end.
Can you share a few pieces of information around the scale of that solution?
So in total, we are ingesting about 86,000 images a day from cameras worldwide.
Okay, wow, that's quite a number. So diving a bit deeper into the architecture, how do those images from the construction sites get into the cloud?
So each tenant can connect their camera easily to SFTP, which is the Amazon Transfer Family, which then gets later on added to our first ingestion layer in Amazon S3 bucket and is then being instantly processed.
So let's discuss a bit the processing layer here, right? So the images land in S3. What happens next?
So they are immediately processed using a combination of AWS Lambda as well as Amazon Recognition. Here we are using recognition to find the coordinates of the images to blur, for example, persons and license plates. And then we store those on a platform later on.
Okay, so this happens immediately as soon as the image is uploaded to S3, right? So what's the layer down here supposed to do?
So in order to find especially construction workers, since they're having a helmet and maybe high-vis vests, it's not the usual human being that you can digest from the images. And here we're using a batch job, which is running during the night.
Okay.
Also with a combination of AWS Lambda as well as Amazon Recognitions. Here we are using instead custom labels, which we trained on those construction workers. The idea here was to improve the accuracy and the results. And these are also then added to our platform.
Understand. So here you trained your own model based on your own data using recognition custom labels as a managed AI service, which makes this super simple, I assume. And then overnight or once a day or a few times a day, you basically run this batch job to get better accuracy and better detect the workers, right?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I like that. And then from there, once those images are blurred and processed, how do the users in the end get access to those images?
So for this, we have a platform for each tenant to log onto from our S3 website bucket. There they have their project ID as well as their construction place, and then they can have a look at the progress of the construction, as well as see a time lapse and history and archive those images.
Okay, great. Can you share a bit about the history of that project?
So before, our customer had a really expensive on-premise solution, and by moving to AWS with a cloud-native approach, we have a cost reduction of about 47%. And you don't need any machine learning knowledge, and it's easily extensible due to the usage of Amazon Recognition.
Great. Yeah, I really like the serverless approach. I like the usage of managed AI services, which completely illustrates all the benefits that you just mentioned. So thanks so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching This Is My Architecture.